You guys, it's time!
It's here.
Today is about 8 months in the making of something that is so beautiful for your kitties, so exciting for your kitties, so healthy for your kitties, and
enriching,
engaging. It's all the stuff and things that we have been blessed to be able to bring to you guys today with the help of a very special partner.
Yeah, I gotta say, we're gonna share this with you guys in just a minute. Like the moment, everyone, that this all kind of happened, we have partnered with an extraordinary human being that has been in our lives for going on 5 years now. And watching what she does and her motivation to help cats and give them their best life has just been inspiring. So the fact that this opportunity happened to create something for this community is just, it gives me all the butterflies.
Yes. And I see so many of you guys jumping on. So thank you so much
Happy
for
Saturday,
joining us
everybody.
for this very big reveal, this very special day. So I want to. Do we do like a little backdrop before?
We're killing people.
Or do we? Are we killing you?
Like, come on, cheese already.
Are we killing you? Are we killing you?
I think that's kind of fun though.
It is kind of fun. So
I love how many of you guys are here because you know that your cats are gonna just love something, right?
Yeah.
Like we just
and you're just very curious to be like, what? We did all the riddles. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So we've done all the riddles for this specific launch. We didn't want to make it the same as everything else because it's not the same as everything else, and we wanted to kind of keep you guessing as to what it is. So we had riddle after riddle. Adrian read one of the riddles. We had carousels of riddles. We were trying to kind of get you guys. And man, did some of you guys got really close. One person actually did guess the correct answer. I feel like
by yesterday.
But I feel like they were not in the same. Oh, look at that.
How appropriate.
And here we go. I feel like they weren't necessarily. What they're thinking is not what they were thinking. It's not exactly what we're bringing to market, but they were correct. Everybody else was close, really close. But we are really excited and honored and blessed to introduce to you guys our new partner in this beautiful venture, Laura Lee Medley.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey guys.
You guys already know Moon Mojo. If you guys watch our lives at all, you are always in the comments. You are always just a part of this amazing thing. And to have this opportunity to do this with you gets me out of breath.
Yeah.
Hi,
So,
how are you?
So you could probably see by the logo now of what this beautiful venture is. But Laura Lee, tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, so I mean, it was crazy, and I know you guys are going to show the video in just a moment, but it's herb gardens, obviously. And I have been using herb gardens with my cats for, 3 years. I learned all about herb gardens from Julianne Hart from Naturally Cats, and that was a game changer for me because I've always been a holistic approach for my own, like, chamomile tea, peppermint tea, all of that. And never thought to put herbs down for my cats other than catnip, and like constantly, like there's at least 2 herb gardens down at all times in my house for my cats. Like it's the way it is. And they're so much happier and healthier. So
yes,
it's true.
Yes. So we also were introduced to the herb gardens for cats.
And I want to say it correctly in honor of the pioneer of this beautiful creation. They are herb gardens. They are the beautiful herb. And we also experienced that same thing. It was something that I didn't know about anything other than catnip. Was introduced to Silvervine a little bit later on, but had no idea this was a thing. And then met Julianne and the aromatic cat that she wrote. It just was like this explosive boom.
Yes.
This explosive moment of wow, that just took enrichment to the next level.
Yes. Yeah. So when Julianne introduced that to us, we and a huge group of us, Dr. Katie Woodley, there's Pam Rochelle, there's so many of us that we kind of now swear by them, right? If we're gonna if it's a stressful time, if it's just an enjoyment time, sometimes we have them down all the time, but we use them as medicines often for our cats, right? Not medicine as in supplements, and not medicine, not a spray, not a supplement, not a spray, but
not a pill.
but right, but a way for our cats to be peaceful, calm, enriched, and give them, as Julianne says, give them a voice so that they can choose what they need and what their bodies need to be more calm, to, on an energetic level, on a physical level, on all the levels, for them to be okay. Right. So
giving them a choice,
it does.
What, behaviorists always say the power of giving cats a choice. We don't often think about that. Oh, well, do they like where this litter box is? Do they like, all of these things? Do they like this kind of hidey hole? Do they want vertical space? When you put down a herb garden, you get to watch this, real-time power of self-selection.
yes.
And
and you can tell so much by which herb they gravitate towards.
Yes.
You can tell what they're needing, I learned also through Julianne as well about cat chakras and how when, energy gets, stuck and there's imbalances in the cat chakras, that can typically lead to health or behavior issues.
Yep.
Herbs is an excellent way to help them shift their energy. And, if there's some tension in between, with some of your cats, you put down some chamomile and peace comes back again. It's just amazing. You throw down some valerian root and everybody is going to be so zen and so calm and just so chill. They're not even going to want to
it's incredible.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So Julianne has discontinued the herb gardens that she was offering out of the UK. And so
shipping was a little bit of a pain.
That was, it was difficult with there being more cat people in the US that are interested in that probably than the UK.
Small,
it is a bit smaller, but she had to, she discontinued that. That was just not the focus that the universe was taking her. And
she
took her on a beautiful journey doing amazing things for cats. But we all missed the herb garden. So we had this moment last year when at the end of the year, Laura Lee actually sent us a Christmas gift, and we were opening that gift. And it included in this, because Laura Lee has, and you guys will join our podcast this week on Wednesday, and we're going to tell you all the awesome things that Laura Lee does. But included in this amazing package, a gift that she got us, were herbs. And I'm going to show you guys real quick that moment. It's a 23-second,
we were very short. Filming it so we could share it with Laura Lee.
Yeah, we weren't filming it for the world. We were just filming it for us. But
watch Jay's face.
Watch and see the moment.
It's anything.
Yes.
What is it, babe? Oh my goodness. An Annie sighting. Annie. Oh gosh, what did we get?
Oh, look.
Oh my God, the herbs.
Oh, the herbs, the herb garden.
Oh, this is most excellent.
Oh my God, I just got a new idea.
That was the moment. It's not usual that a moment that when the universe gives you an idea that is captured on film or on camera, but this one was. So we wanted to share that with you guys because the universe did say, here's the torch. I know that so many cat parents need this. We're going to pass this on to you. We spoke with Julianne. She is 1,000% supportive of us carrying on her torch and offering these herb gardens for cats. Now, I need to say, for those of you guys that are here or listening or joining us, and you're like, I can't plant an herb garden. A lot of people think when we're saying herb garden, you're thinking that you're going to have to put seeds in a thing. And if you're like me, you would kill them. I don't have a green thumb. So no, that's not what the herb gardens are. It is in fact.
Let our herbalist explain.
Let's talk a little bit about it.
Laura Lee, talk about it.
Okay, so the herb gardens are packets of dried herbs. They're all organic. They're completely safe for your cats. Cats are going to interact in different ways with them too. So which one is that one? Oh yeah. So that one's nettle. You're in the boundless garden, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
There are four.
So nettle. Do what?
I was just saying there are 4 specific gardens.
Yes. So there's 4 gardens. So there's boundless, ageless, calm, and peace. And they're exactly what they're called. Like, calm brings calm. Peace is really good for if you have between a multi-cat household, if you're introducing a new cat, it's just a really good garden to just bring that sense of peace. Ageless, excellent garden for senior kitties. And this is really, really important because as our kitties get older, they don't seek out that enrichment anymore. Like they're not like having those zoomies or anything like that. And the herbs in this garden are specifically to help them get that kitten feeling again. Give them that sense of playfulness, give them that enrichment that they wouldn't normally seek out. So this one's great. And then boundless, your cat's pretty zen already. Your cat, your multi-cats love each other. Everything's great. They're not old. Boundless will keep them all that way. Boundless is like your I don't want to say your general garden, but it's the one that is going to keep your kitty happy and healthy. Yeah.
It's the every cat playground, right? Or zen ground.
Playground's a good word for these.
Playground.
Playgrounds. I like that.
I just actually got that. Oh, we forgot to pop the champagne. Hello.
When does that ever happen?
That's how
so excited.
That's nuts. Yes.
Okay, so here, let's do this.
Woohoo!
There we go.
All right. Now we got it. Yeah, we have to toast to this amazing day. I can't believe we have been working on this literally, guys. I mean, trying to make sure that we have the same mission as Laura Lee, right? Like Laura Lee has the same mission as us. We have the same goal to help every cat be its best self, right? And these
use your words.
Use your words, Jay. One of the main stipulations, right, for both of us, for all of us, is that we had to source the USDA certified organic herbs. It could not just be, any cheap catnip kind of whatnot herbs. They had to be the best of the best for our kitties, right? And you guys know, you know us, you know why that's so important to us, and that's why it's so important to your cats too. But we worked for a long time to figure out the labels, to figure out the sourcing, to make sure how to put it in, what size bag to put it in, all the stuff and things to work together and create these herb gardens for your kitties. How about we
have a toast?
Do a toast.
Laura Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you for your brilliance. Thank you for your passion, for your motivation.
Yes.
Thank you for making this possible.
Thank you for having that aha moment. Never would have thought of doing herb gardens. Never would
And
have.
what's funny is I remember when Julianne was discontinuing the herb garden, she sent us one.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like this treasure that we had to be so what's the word I'm looking for? Just very
Like we need-
sparingly.
yeah.
You know, like we were just saving it for as long as we could. And then when this happened, it was like, oh my God, like what?
It was kismet from the universe. Like seriously, it wasn't like it was everything in its perfect timing at its perfect time and space to bring this to where, you know, this worked for you and it worked for us. We could partner together and do this on a bigger scale.
Yeah,
so
and I think it's worth mentioning. First of all, people are asking, where do I get it? Where do I get it?
yes,
And
links
you
are
guys,
in the description.
links are in the description.
But
They're
let's
available
go ahead and
on-
announce if everybody's wanting to, if people are wanting to
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and start shopping before you finish listening to us babble, then we are both offering. So it's on our website and Moon Mojo Feline's website. Links to both are in the description, and we are both offering 15% off of the organic herb gardens for this week. So
For an entire week.
for an entire week. So it'll end next Saturday on midnight, the 26th at midnight. Use the code herbs, HERBS, and you can get 15% off on both of our websites.
Okay, but I also wanted to mention each one of these gardens, every single one of these envelopes, every single herb that is inside every single one of these envelopes is hand packed by Laura Lee
Yes.
Medley.
Yes.
I just feel like, to me, it's like when I'm packing orders, and we have a shipping manager now, which is beautiful. But when I am packing orders, I feel like there's something really important about the energy that we put into, you know, being in a good space, being excited for packing up a gift. And I'm so grateful to you for all the hard work and knowing that you put all of these together, because I feel like I feel it.
Yes.
I feel like I feel your energy. And your motivation, and I just love it so much. So worth noting, these are not like packaged somewhere.
Yeah.
Nope. One woman shop over here. And you know, and it is true, because I'm a firm believer in energy, and it's like, you know how you'll get like your grandmother's recipe of a dish that you truly loved, and no matter, you can follow that recipe to a T, but it never tastes just like, it's because of the love that your grandmother put in that dish. You can't replicate that. You can put your own love in it, but your energy is totally different. And so, you know, the energetic vibe, and it was so exciting packaging all of these and creating them all, because I was like, my cats were all around me, which, you know, it's extremely interesting packing herbs up when you have, like, you know, 7 cats around you. But they were product testing. So everything has been product tested. Everything is, you know, 100% cat approved. But, you know, I could see how happy they were just being in the presence of it. So it just made it even more exciting for me to
I have to share too. I know I shared this with you yesterday, but when the boxes arrived, you know, when our inventory arrived, Madison, I left the boxes inside the shop, inside the door, and Madison completely commandeered that box. You could see all the cats are smelling it. You know, they're all in these sealed boxes.
They're sealed inside a sealed box, but they could still, because our cats scent sensors are so strong, and they smell what they need, they smell what they want, they smell what they like, they smell what they don't like, but they don't have an option. They smell everything, right?
Yeah.
And they love these boxes. They love these gardens, right? Our cats. But also, I just want to, since we're here right now, before we get into each garden and what each herb means and why you put them together so beautifully for each different of the 4 gardens, I just want to share with you guys a couple testimonials, because we did, of course, ship some out prior to today to some of our friends and family that have cats to see, so we could get their feedback and do extra testing. We always do as much testing as possible, and we wanted to, you know, kind of gift some people with a pre-launch gift. We were talking to Carissa from Cocoa Therapy on via text this morning because she got it a couple days ago, but she decided to wait until today because she knew that today was the launch to open it up. And I'm telling you guys, her 2 kitties went crazy. And she said a lot of stuff. She said a lot of things, but this is my favorite part. She said, so excited for you. What an incredible product for our kitties. Sebastian, one of her cats, is 10, and he got frisky and playful, pouncing on his sister Scarlett. She's 4. They went from playing, rolled around, and nibbled on everything to chilling, relaxing, and snoozing. This is like those activity puzzles / playgrounds for cats. And this is the first time that they have actually ever experienced an herb garden for cats.
Wow.
Like, right? Like they've never had it like this, with an explanation of, oh, you lay them out. And we have video after video, which I will show you guys. I don't have them. I didn't have enough time to like upload them all here. But I will show you guys how other cats have been reacting. Also, Dr. Karen Becker, hopefully I can get her permission to show her video too of her kitty Callie. And she said, what a lovely gift to the cat community your new organic herb gardens for cats will be. Callie approves. We're already getting feedback. There's, several other people that you will be seeing their videos, and you'll be seeing their kitties and how they're reacting to it. And we would love it, because there's nothing that brings us more joy than seeing that, something that we put hard work into, and we put so much energy, like good energy into, and then seeing the result of that means so much to us. So if you guys, when you get your herb gardens, just, take a little video, snap some pictures, whatever it is, and share it with us. If you will, because that is literally what makes the world go round for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see Bella's question here. Question, all caps. Question. How much is in each packet? Good for how many cats? Say a group of 5, a single cat, etc.
All righty.
So let's talk a little bit about how they're packaged, how much of each herb is in there. Take it away, Lorelei.
Okay. So your packs are going to give you enough for 2 gardens at least. The packaging, because herbs weigh different, the density of herbs. So a lot of our roots, like our valerian root and ginger root, and there's another one that I can't think of. Angelica, yes. Those, they're denser. So you're going to get enough herbs to do at least 2 gardens with the roots, especially with like valerian root. It is extremely potent. So a small pinch goes a long way.
Yeah, you might get 4 or 5 gardens out of some of these herbs.
Yeah. But you just, take the pinch and you just put it down. You put down a towel or a blanket. You can even go as far as using color therapy with them too. If you have a really sad, depressed cat, put down some green for their heart chakra, but just put it down on the ground and just give them a good little pinch in the 4 corners and just sit back. And it's good. I mean, I have 7 cats. So, I mean, sometimes there's 3 cats on a garden. And that's even more amazing for me, because 2 of my cats, there's still some tension between them. And anytime I walk into the bedroom, and one of my big gardens is in the bedroom, I'll see Bodhi and Zazzle just like occupying the herb garden together. And I'm like, they work. Yay.
Yay. Yes. It warms your heart. So, okay. So for those of you guys asking, we'll go over how many and which herb is in each garden, but the Boundless Garden has 7 different herbs. And the other 3, the Calm, the Peace, and the Ageless, have 5 different herbs. They are all dried herbs, and the instructions are very clear on the bag, but just so you know in advance, as you said, you take a towel, a rug, a blanket, whatever works for us. That's
where you plant the garden,
right?
So
you're planting the garden.
You're
like that.
dried herbs on a blanket or a towel or
Right.
a rug.
And you can separate them. So that's what we like to do, is to do a little bit on like each corner, or a little bit like we on our circular, or our rainbow rug is our circle rug that our cats love. We just put it around the circle, so they get to that. This is the point of self-selection, right? Like this is the point when they get to choose which herb do I want, and they'll probably go around and sniff every one of them. And some of them they'll be like, and some of them they'll lick, and some of them they will scratch, and some of them they will lay on, and some of them we have Zorro specifically. He likes to just lay right next to. He'll lick some, but he'll find another one, and he just wants to lay right next to it and just kind of breathe in the aroma of the herb and relax himself. And that all of this, there are many ways that cats will respond to this, but all of that means that it's working. All of this means that they are getting exactly what they need.
Some may eat, some may eat it.
Yep.
Cats
eat it.
Yeah. Some, and you can also tell, once again, going back to like the chakras or like different ailments. Like if with the ageless garden, if you have a kitty who may be dealing with arthritis, the ageless has comfrey in it. And comfrey is really for arthritis and joint pain. So you may see your cat actually, like if they've got arthritis in like their back legs, you may see them putting like just their back half of their body on the comfrey. So they know, our cats are so intelligent and intuitive, and they know exactly what they need and how they need it.
And this
I
is
just made it easy and put it all in a little package for you.
Yes. Yeah. And this is why this is so powerful for our kitties, and why it's so important to give them the choice to choose what it is that they need, because they are so intelligent and they will know. They just have to be given the option to choose. Right. Yes. So I
want to say real quick, the amazing Marilyn Bickle in the house. Hey girl. She said, are the directions on the bags? Yes, they are. But I want to tell you guys something else incredible that Laura Lee has done for, is it this first week?
Yes.
It's for the entire first week. When you order a organic herb garden, you will also get a free ebook, and it's going to go over all of the herbs that are included, how they impact our cats, what they're good for, why, and you'll see in that how to use the garden. So it's just a little more informative. Or you explain it. How about I stop rambling? It's
just you're right. It's just the instructions on the package. The ebook goes into more detail. It tells you exactly why you should use herbs, why you should offer your cats herbs, what's the benefit of it, how to do it. And then I've listed every single herb that's in all 4 of our gardens, and all of their benefits, what they're good for. That way you can see, okay, that's exactly what my cat's handling or dealing with right now. So we can get that herb garden. And then of course I've added pictures of all of my babies enjoying their gardens.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are asking what garden should they choose for their cat. When you go to the website, I think Jay and Laura Lee have both done a really good job of putting together, what the descriptions of them.
Right.
So I would just pick the one that resonates with you, whatever, because I think
So I mean, in a nutshell, the boundless garden is for every cat. Cats of all ages, sizes, doesn't matter. If you just want to gift your cat with a playground / calming Zen garden, then the boundless would be what we would recommend. The peace, as Laura Lee said, the peace garden is going to be more geared towards the herbs within here are more geared towards creating peace in the home. So if you have cats that you're introducing to each other, if you have inner cat aggression or issues between cats, then peace is a great garden to put down. If say like Rob here, like if you're going out of town, or if you have a really high anxiety kitties, maybe you just brought a new kitten into the house or a new cat into the house and they're not adjusted yet,
Or you just
to
move.
calm or move. I mean, you think about the amount of things that stress out our cats. This is our go-to when it comes to when we're traveling, we're out of town, we've got, big stressful things happening. When
The 4th
we're
of
very
July.
stressed out, 4th of July,
Fireworks.
New Year's Eve, all of these
Yep.
things, the Calm Garden would be the go-to, because those organic herbs are geared towards helping anxiety in cats and ease of the stress. And then, as Laura Lee was saying, the ageless she put together so brilliantly, which is geared specifically towards senior kitties. So cats that, and I'm very excited about this garden because there's so many of us in the cat community, beautiful people in the cat community who have senior kitties, and it is just like you said, like they tend to sleep most of the day and we think they're more aloof and they don't want to play anymore. They're 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. And
20.
this is what we can get. This is what we can give them to be that activity puzzle, to be that, and they will go for
That
it. It's not something
playground,
that you,
like
that
Carissa said.
playground, right?
Yeah.
Like that thing that can help put a pep in their step, that can help them feel better if they're hurting in some way, like you said, with arthritis. There's, this is, she put these together specifically for senior kitties, and we hope to see these fly off the shelf because we know so many of you guys have senior kitties, and we want those videos of watching your senior kitties get up and actually interact and feel good again.
The cat behavior in the house. Linda Hall, I love you so much. She said, peace is going to be amazing for all of my clients. Aggression, fighting,
is.
inappropriate urination, all need calming.
Yes, it is. Our other two.
So the ageless Sloopy actually helped me create that one. So Sloopy is my oldest. He's 16.
He
And
looks like
well, he's right here. So look.
Oh, Sloopy,
Sloopy
boo.
Boo. Hi, babe.
Thank you, bud, baby.
I'm so happy.
Thank you, my
to
love.
So I paid attention to, I knew, like we had when we were talking about creating the gardens and which herbs should go in which gardens, we had a good list of herbs that we could potentially put in each of the gardens. So I just kind of went through and like played around with them with Sloopy to see which ones he interacted with the most, which ones did he respond to the most. And so the ones that are in the ageless are the ones that causes Sloopy to get the zoomies, to want to play with the wand toy, to get his confidence back, because he's such a lover anyways. But as he's gotten older, he's become more of like that. I just want to chill. I just don't want to I'm done with that. It's like us. We're done with the clubbing. He's done with the clubbing. He just wants to, hang out and watch TV. And so these herbs in the ageless actually kind of put a little bit more pep in his step.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Let's go over the herbs. We'll start with ageless then, because
Okay.
the herbs that we chose were chamomile, comfrey, St. John's wort, valerian, and ginger root. Could you give us a very brief overview of why these are the ones that Sloopy chose for the senior garden?
So chamomile is really good for anxiety. It's also really good for impatience. And Sloopy tends to get very impatient at times. Like he's so stuck on his routine, like if any meal time is like 5 minutes off, he's like, giving me the stare down and everything. But when our cats get older, they always run that risk of getting dementia. And that can contribute to that sense of anxiety and that sense of impatience and all of that. So chamomile is to help with that. Comfrey, like I said already, arthritis, joint pain, it's excellent for those. Fortunately, Sloopy does not have any kind of signs of arthritis or joint pain. However, my Maine Coon Bodie does. And I've noticed that he goes straight to the comfrey whenever comfrey's down. He's just all about the comfrey. St. John's wort, also good with arthritis. Inflammation, it's perfect for that, whether it's nerve inflammation or skin inflammation. So it can help with like those things. It's also good for depression. And it's a natural pain reliever. So when you put it down, don't be surprised if you see your cat trying to eat it. And once again, they're all organic. It's completely safe to ingest it. Ginger root is good for tummy issues. Once again, something that's common with cats that are getting older. So it's really good for that, but it's also good for depression and lack of confidence. And that's something that you will see with older cats. They start to get a little bit more withdrawn. And then valerian root, what can we say about valerian root? Like,
what can you not say about valerian?
It's the one that we put in every single garden, because no matter what is going on or not going on with your cat, they will always benefit from valerian root. Always.
Yes. Yeah.
And
what are a few of the benefits of valerian root?
So valerian root can help with chronic fear, hysteria of any kind, panic, anxiety, over grooming. It's excellent for cats that are over groomers. Stress. It's just like
boom.
Now, it does smell like stinky feet.
We've gotten used to it. I feel like I've gotten used to it.
I actually am now to the point, because I've bagged up so many bags of valerian root that I like the scent now. I'm quite okay with it. So
yeah, but at first you're like, whoa, what is that? Yeah. Okay, well, talking about valerian root and the anxiety, let's go to calm next. So there's 5 different herbs in calm as well: chamomile, valerian root, angelica root, rosebuds, and calendula. So let's go.
All right. So we've already talked about valerian root. So rosebuds. Rosebuds are really good. Rose is so like pink, color of the heart chakra. So it's excellent for like cats who are dealing with issues of distrust or anger, sadness, anything that's kind of like a repressed emotion. It's excellent for those. But because they're actual rosebuds, like it's like a little rosebud, they're great little toys too for your cats. You will see your cats like swatting them around, and so I would only put like a few down, because if not, they're going to be like under your dresser or your refrigerator or your couch in like one sitting. So, but yeah, rosebuds. Chamomile is the exact same thing. That's the thing with herbs. Everything that we would use herbs for our ailments or our mental well-being translates right over to cats. So with chamomile, you're feeling a little stressed, a little anxious, you drink some chamomile tea. Your cats are feeling a little stressed, a little anxious, put down some chamomile herbs for them. So it's really good for anxiety and irritability. Calendula. Calendula is another one that I never thought about using with my cats. And it's definitely a fan favorite in my house. It's great for self-confidence, nervous, timid cats. Once again, over grooming, it's perfect for, and it's probably one of the top 5 herbs to have in a multi-cat household.
Wow.
So,
I agree. And I know that Annie is a big fan of calendula.
Yeah.
Who?
Yep.
Annie
Banana Bell.
Yeah. Well, and that makes perfect sense, because she was trying to find her place in the home. So her self-confidence wasn't where it needed to be, and she was timid and everything. So that makes perfect sense. Angelica root, chronic anxiety, calming, once again, over grooming and those compulsive behaviors. So all of them in that garden is to help bring them calm and like that zen, that where they're not stressed and full of anxiety.
Anxiety. So
Yeah.
peace is going to differ just a little bit from the calm, right? Because we've got anxiety, but then we have, which is the calm, but then we have inner cat issues,
Right.
aggression, things like that, which, you know, a lot of times similar herbs will be, and that's what peace is for. And it has lavender, catnip, valerian root, of course, rosebuds again, and lemon balm.
So valerian root, once again, is rosebuds. We've already went over to lemon balm. Lemon balm is once again an herb that I never even thought about using with my cats, but it is perfect for friction in a multi-cat household. There is always lemon balm down on one of my gardens in my house, and whenever there is some kind of issue, one of the cats that was involved in the issue is always at the lemon balm, just kind of.
And just if anybody doesn't know, Laura Lee has 18 cats, right? Or is it 19?
18.
18 cats, right? So that's she kind of knows what she's talking about here.
Lavender is great for nervous. Lavender is also really good to help those cats, because you know how when you have that tension in a multi-cat household, you always have, like, I guess you could say, the bully and the one being bullied.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, and then the one who is being bullied is the one that tends to become very shy, very nervous, very timid. And lavender is perfect to help them, like, resolve those issues. Not only is it going to help the shy cat not be so much shy, it's going to help that bully kind of chill out a little bit. So calm down a little bit.
We keep looking. That's because Annie is here. It's like she's waiting for us to open one of these first. She's
like, let's go, people, let's go. Catnip.
I don't think anybody knows what catnip is. What is catnip?
Catnip is like, we all know what catnip is. We've all used.
But not everyone realizes that it can have different.
It has a lot more benefits.
Whether it's smelled, whether it's ingested, in different ways. So take it away, because I think
catnip helps with, it's just another, there's a reason why catnip has been on the market for so many years, but most of the time it's in a toy, like most of the time. And so they are inhaling it, which gives them a totally different effect as opposed to if they ingest it. Inhaling it is when they get very like they're just like, whoo. But if they ingest it, it's a more sedating, calming effect for them. So you may see your cats eating the catnip. Once again, totally okay. Totally okay.
Organic, completely organic. Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have a right?
Catnip. So just going, because all of these herbs, like what we're talking about now with these herbs, are like helping with like behavior issues, the majority, except for the ageless. We touched base on like arthritis and joint pain and things like that. But the thing is with all herbs, there is a medicinal benefit to all of them. And catnip actually helps with lung function and cardio function. And so Emmett, one of my cats, who is one of the reasons why I've like started this whole holistic path with my cats, he has a heart condition and he also has asthma. And when we were trying to get his asthma under control, I noticed every time I put down catnip, he was there and he would like eat all of the catnip. And so now we've got everything under control and he just lays beside the catnip. He does not ingest it anymore because he doesn't need to ingest it. So once again, pay attention to how your cats interact with these herbs. They can tell you so much that you may not know is going on.
Yeah.
So true.
I love that. Okay. So to finish up here is the
Boundless.
one that probably is going to fly off the shelves the most, which is Boundless, which it contains 7 different USDA certified organic herbs, dried herbs for those of you guys that are just dropping on or coming in. And this one is the one good for every cat, every age. This is the one that went out to all of our friends and family to test out, and the one that we have been using with our kitties as well. And it contains catnip, valerian root, chamomile, hops, lavender, nettle, and marshmallow root. And this is really exciting because we've already gone over catnip and valerian root, chamomile, and lavender, but we haven't talked about hops, nettle, or marshmallow root. And I'm very excited about these. We take nettle ourselves every day. So and she was taking marshmallow root every day. So let's talk about this.
So hops, we all know hops. It's what your beer is made out of. But don't worry, your cat is not going to get drunk like eating or playing or like interacting with the hops. Hops is really good for, once again, multi-cats. It's really good for restlessness. So cats that kind of can't settle, especially whenever there's something major going on in their environment, like getting a new roof or, the fireworks or like big noises outside. It helps with aggression too. It chills them out. So when I was creating these gardens, I kind of was debating on whether or not to put hops in this garden or in the peace garden. But I think it's going to serve a better purpose.
That's what I
Boundless.
about. Yeah, that's what I like about the Boundless so much is that it's a wide variety. So each herb has a lot of different things. It's not all calming. It's not all, so they all, so you're getting everything. And this is the one where it's when you see that self-selection and you're like, oh, really? My cat went to the hops. Like I thought my cat would go to, the cat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be so much fun seeing people like come to realizations about their cats and like what they're actually needing. Marshmallow root, excellent for digestion. It's a great immune system booster. It's great with inflammation, respiratory. It has so many benefits, and it's not to be mistaken with that little fluffy sugar thing that you roast. No, totally different. So don't think that you can just go to the store and buy a bag of marshmallows and give that to your cat. It's totally different.
And if you plant them at the marshmallow root, it also will not grow marshmallows.
No. Oh, good one. Yes. It's funny too, because it's a root. And like I had said before, the roots, the density of the root herbs are like, they weigh more. But marshmallow root does not. It is light as a marshmallow. So you get like a big bag of the marshmallow root. Nettle. What can we say about nettle? Allergies, kidneys, urinary, liver, immune, arthritis. It's like whatever is ailing your cat, throw nettle at them because it's gonna help them.
Throw it. Plant it in the blanket garden.
Place it, but don't throw it at your cat. But yeah, and nettle is also really good for cats that are recovering from any kind of surgery. It's really good to help. Yeah.
I didn't think about that. That's awesome.
So everyone that's getting their little kittens during kitten season, once they're spayed and neutered.
Yeah.
Yes. Boundless Garden it is. Yes, Madison asking here, are they organic by chance?
Oh,
yes.
And Judith already answered her. And Sally Williams made it.
Yes. Hello, Sally. Yes, all the herbs within all of the gardens are 100% USDA certified organic.
We went hand packed by Laura Lee
herself. Yes, all put together completely by this lovely woman right here.
Beautiful.
And we are just so grateful. We are so grateful for this.
I saw someone mentioning, and you guys, obviously, if you guys have questions, we'll all be available to help answer any questions. But I saw someone asking earlier, can you talk more about colors and chakras? And I know our beautiful Sissy, our executive director, is also answering comments, trying to help keep up with us. But I did want to say we are going to have a podcast with you this Wednesday, and we're really gonna dive into with another special guest. We're really going to dive into a lot of that super woo-woo stuff, all the stuff that I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Colors, chakras, what?
Crystals,
But I think
Crystals,
right.
yeah, hydrosols, what?
Right? So I think, it's for anyone that's just meeting Laura-Leigh or maybe has seen Moon Mojo, this podcast, I think, is really going to help you guys better understand her whole approach and all the things that you're doing, because you are a rock star putting this all together and being a part of this. And we're so blessed to partner with you. And you do so much more. So I'm really excited for this podcast as well with another special guest.
Yes.
Maybe in the room.
I know.
Yes.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Also,
to really explore that more.
Also, Carissa's here from Coco Therapy. She's the one that I read what she said about it being a beautiful playground indoor activity puzzle for cats. And she's asking a very good question. Can we steep the herbs into a tea and add it to the food?
I mean, I don't see why
not.
Why not?
Why not? The only thing is, the key thing about these herb gardens is giving your cat that voice.
Yes.
Giving them that choice, that to self-select what they need. They know exactly what they need and how they need it.
Yeah. So maybe
they're ingesting something, right?
Right.
Really...
Right. Like I was going to say, like, so maybe if you put down a little garden and you see that one of your cats, maybe one of your senior cats, is, attracted to, say, the chamomile, right? Like that, everybody knows chamomile tea. They're attracted to one specific thing. You could take a little bit and make a tiny little tea and put that in. Yeah. You could see, I mean, they're organic, right? It's not going to hurt anything. But you're right. Like the point of the garden is to lay it out and let the cats choose what they want and how they want it. We tend to take over by trying to be like, oh, well, you need this supplement. I mean, right. We sell supplements. Our cats don't have a choice. We're like, you're getting your cat
taking this. Yep. Yeah. But, and the other thing about putting it in their food, if I was going to do that, I would maybe put it in like a treat, like maybe like a churu or something, because you don't want to put something in their food and then make them not want to eat.
And
their
just
food.
so you guys know, as you guys order this, we actually do say on the packaging, this is not a food additive.
Right.
So it is really, the whole concept behind this, Julianne kind of blowing our minds with this initially is that power, one of her tagline is giving cats a voice with Naturally Cats. But it is that power of choice. So like Laura-Leigh is saying, that is the biggest beauty of these herb gardens. And someone said, are they dry or do you plant them outside? These are organic dried herbs. So
you lay them out around
a
blanket, a towel, a rug, something like that. You lay out the different herbs and let your cat choose what they want and how they want to interact with it. If you're just jumping on, I'll say once again, there are many ways that your cats will react to these dried herbs. A lot of times they will lick them. And many times they will just sniff them, and you'll just see like the herbs going everywhere because they're blowing them and sniffing them at the same time. A lot of times they will rub on them, scratch on them as if they're kneading them or something. Sometimes they lay on them. Sometimes they lay beside them. There's lots of ways that cats will interact, but just giving them that choice to choose which ones they want and how they want to interact, that in itself is so enriching for our kids. So like Carissa said, think of it as, instead of a garden where you're thinking,
is here too.
Hi, Carmina.
Oh,
instead of thinking of this as something that you need to plant and those kind of things, think of it as a like Carissa said, an activity playground, a puzzle, like something that your cats it's completely natural, it's completely organic, it's super safe, it helps their mental health, it helps their physical health, it helps them in every way possible, and it gives them a voice to choose what they want. So think of it more as like a playground for cats versus even a garden. If you can't, if it's hard to, because if it's hard to conceptualize, because when I think of a garden, I also think a green garden, and things like that, right? But we call it a garden because you will plant the garden by placing the dried herbs around your blanket, towel, or rug.
And Carmina said, my Chihuahua Fiona loves them too. She nibbles on the herbs along with my cat Zoe. That makes
we got some videos of that too.
So happy. Yes, and we'll be sharing.
It's and it's not just you. I mean, and I'm an only cat household here right now. But if you have dogs, they're gonna benefit and they're gonna interact with these, themselves.
Well, you also benefit from it, Laura Lee specifically, as you have given us some stories of like while you're bagging up all the herbs, which you feel like you're like they work.
Yeah, I swear I was bagging up herbs the other day, and afterwards I was like so relaxed, and I was just like on the couch, like, yeah, I think I'm done for the day. This is I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here because I'm just inhaling all of them. So yeah, it's they work for you too. I also, because I have an herb garden in my bedroom, I do make sure that the herbs that I put in the garden in my bedroom are not only ones that my cats need and are going to help them, but also, for me, like lavender is always in the garden in the bedroom. I always put peppermint down in the garden in the bedroom. I didn't used to put valerian root because I couldn't like that. It was so potent. I was just like, I can't sleep with this in here. But now I'm okay with it. So I put valerian in there too. So
yes. Yeah. Love Cat said, do you have any we can plant? I have a circle outside I want to make for them. That's beautiful. And I think that's wonderful. I would contact Mountain Rose Herbs. There's a few different herbal companies. Just make sure it's organic. They sell seeds that you can get, that you can plant yourself and make your cats their own garden. I think that's wonderful. If you have a green thumb and can do that, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
I can kill a cactus. Yeah. I did kill a cactus. Yeah.
A cactus. You need to pronounce it. So it sounded like a cat.
I used to say that until, I got a cat named Cactus, and now I've stopped saying
don't say that.
No. Cactus. So, yeah.
I mean, the desert plant that doesn't even need water for the majority of the time.
I could kill an artificial plant.
Yes, there you go. Yep, there we go. Yeah.
Guys, this is so exciting. I love everyone that jumped on to be here for this big announcement. I'm
overwhelmed with gratitude. We are just we woke up overwhelmed with gratitude, and we've been the past 8 months as we've been working on this. We have just all sat in this gratitude for being able to for being able to put it together, for being able to partner together with people that we love on the same mission, to be able to do more for our kitties. And we do better if we're together, right, guys? Yeah. So this is just a really, really beautiful, wonderful thing that we're very excited about. Again, link is in the description for you guys to purchase your herb garden for cats. You can take 15% off for the next week until Saturday, July 26th at midnight is when those coupons expire. The coupon is herbs or herbs, HERBS. Scrolling along the bottom here, you guys can take 15% off for this first week to get your cat started. Please, please, please take pictures, videos, whatever it is, and send it to us. Let us know how your cats, or post it and tag us in it. But that's Moon Mojo Feline and Two Crazy Cat Ladies, or the Two Crazy Cat Ladies on social media, so that we can also see how your cats react. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to either one of us, and we are here for you and your kitties.
Laura Lee, anything top of mind that we've forgotten all this excitement today?
No, this week only remember with not only 15% off, but you get the free
PDF.
PDF ebook to help you along this process. I'm so excited to like see all of these kitties enjoying their herb gardens. Like it's been a huge game changer in my house with them, and so to be able to share that with so many other kitties and their guardians is just so heartwarming for me. So
Yes,
That
same.
sounds
Thank
very
you,
cool.
thank you so much for making this possible. We are forever grateful, and we're excited for this new adventure together. I'm sure we will be coming out with more gardens as the time goes on. We will
And
find
as the
more
demand comes.
as the demand comes, and as the universe tells us. We listen, we say yes, and we will be coming out with more as we grow. But for now, we've got 4 new products, 4 new SKUs, 4 new organic herb gardens for your kitties. Get started today and let us know how they go. We love you all so much. And Laura Lee, we especially love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
all for here. We'll see you guys all soon. Happy Saturday.
Mwah.
Love
Bye,
you.
Bye, guys.